if I write you a check right now, if I push a check, if I write it, I'm going to write a number on a piece of paper. Now take it easy now. Calm down. We're talking.
Sure.
This is $5 million.
Okay.
Head stomps. You got to fight the beast.
Derrick?
I'm just talking.
No.
Okay.
No, $5 million wouldn't do it.
Okay, $5 million.
Now here's the thing. Here's the thing. You're not far off. That's what's insane.
Take it easy.
That's what's insane.
Take it easy.
That's insane.
Let's not start throwing numbers around. Just everybody calm down.
I'm just saying. We're
on the internet.
That's where your boys.
Internet.
Hey,
people are going to run with these things.
That's where your boys.
All right, take it easy.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. The latest episode of The Fighter and the Kid was funny as hell. I don't know if it was because they were podcasting from the Drinkin Bros studio in Austin, Texas. You know, a bit of a change of scenery, but it was funny as fuck. And this fight talk is just getting louder and louder. I'm convinced now that Bryan Callen is being 100% serious. He isn't joking around. It might look like he was just talking smack, but beneath the surface, he wants that check. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean in a moment because Buppa's comeback fight was basically the subject of half this podcast. The other half was some sketchy-ass gay talk, which is fine if that's what you're into. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Shout out to any Seinfeld fans. But there's a point where the joke goes on so long that you start to ask questions. Buppa even floated the idea of hitting OnlyFans for the right price for some guy-on-guy action. So we'll get to all of that shortly. Just quickly though, if you haven't already subscribed, sort that shit out. We're at ground level sitting at 240 subscribers, so get on board now so you don't miss out on future uploads and updates. But hey, listen, let's get back on track with Buppa and his comeback fight. Like I said, Callen is pushing this way too hard. After bringing up that $5 million number floating around, he kept pushing it. It's obvious he's planting the seed and hoping everyone will help it grow. So check out this clip where Bryan Callen supposedly draws the line in the sand. He basically says that the head stomps are a deal breaker for him. Take a look.
I saw some numbers thrown around. I'm talking if we can get you in the ring, get it. We all need some cash here.
Now, I will say this. The amount of money Jorge's team threw around is...
Let's take it easy.
It pumps your ego up, and I went, appreciate you have that value of me.
It got your attention.
You got all my attention, and it's a real stroke to the ego. I went, appreciate that. I really do.
Okay, let me say this.
I'm not worth that. I'll tell you right now. You're gonna lose all your money, right?
Well, I'll say this. There are people that they would throw in front of you.
That's not happening.
Head stomps.
That's the offer I got. And Brian's like, entertain it, dude. You just take him down. I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind?
No. When I heard there were head stomps, I was like, well, I can't have that. I can't have that.
So that's not happening. But now they're throwing around
you'd be eating. I can't have you doing a podcast eating out of a straw.
No, it's not happening.
You know, where I got to wipe the drool off your mouth. That's not going to happen.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
Now,
some of the other names, though, I went, same money? I went, we could figure it out. I went, I could beat that guy tonight.
Okay, now hold on.
Big names, too. Big names. I won't call anybody out because, I don't want to.
No, you big boy. You big boy.
So here's the thing. I know exactly what Callen's doing here. Basically setting the ground rules for Buppa to fight Derrick Lewis. No headbutting and no head stomps. Just straight up MMA. And this is how these things go. They start with the, no way, we're not doing that. And then some concessions are made behind the scenes. Big numbers are thrown around, and before you know it, the fight is on. I could be wrong, but if you listen to this next clip, you can see just how truly desperate Bryan Callen is. Check it out, and then I'll break down my theory on what's going on here.
Hey, can you call me 5 million Brendan now?
I'm not calling you that.
Brendan, 5 million Schaub.
You don't take any of my offers seriously. Hey,
all bullshit aside, how serious were they?
Oh, no, it was pretty wild.
And then my manager, Lex, my brother from another mother, Lex, calls me literally the next morning and goes, talk to Dean, man. Where's your head at on this thing? I'm like, what the fuck? What are you talking? I go, first he said, I know you called him.
No, at first he brought you in the room and he goes, because here's the thing about it. You get a big check, I'm obviously getting my piece. Not to be a dick, But I have...
You got to wet your beak.
Well, because otherwise my mouth starts to run.
Sure.
And I don't want my mouth to run.
We can't have that.
So you want to keep my beak wet, keep me happy.
Otherwise, you got a big
beak. I'll bring the whole fucking house down.
You got a big old beak.
I'll bring the whole house down.
You got a big, dry, stupid beak.
And my beak has been in the sand for quite a while. So I'm not letting you go fight and get all the attention without cutting your manager.
And it's also good for ratings. You want that?
Need a piece.
Yeah.
Need a piece. That's good manners.
Yeah,
that's good
business.
That's called good business.
That means you're a good business partner.
Respectful to your own, to your fucking elders, to your mentor.
And you know what? And I like where your head's at on this because for 12 years now, my back's killing me from carrying this thing.
Hey,
right?
dude.
So I was like, oh, Brian's taking some initiative.
No.
This is great.
Yeah. Now Lex, because I got super excited.
Lex took you in the room. Had an old talkie talk.
He took him into the room and went, hey, we're not doing this. What are you thinking? Because I could see you get a little competitive.
You
got a little competitive.
Did he say don't do this?
Well, then they started throwing around some things.
All right, let me break this down. These guys are rolling around in the Bro Rogan universe where everyone's got a podcast, everyone's got some side hustles, and there's a lot of money being thrown around. Callen and Bupper are still kind of sitting on the outside. They want that big Joe Rogan paycheck. Tom Segura is killing it, Tim Dillon's killing it, Bert Kreischer, the list goes on. But these two are still kind of sitting in that outer circle. You can tell how desperate Bryan Callen is for that paycheck. He's seriously considering a way to get Bupper in that ring with Derrick Lewis. Everyone knows that's a massive payday. Like I said in a previous video, I am 100% down for that pay-per-view. These guys are getting older. The window for Bupper into the ring and pulling big numbers is quickly closing. If they're going to do it, it's got to be soon before the fizz really runs out. And if they're going to do it, it's got to be something big. That's why Callen is floating this at every possible occasion. He's nagging for this to happen because he wants that breakthrough paycheck. Anyway, I could be wrong. Maybe he's just talking shit. And to be honest, after the fight discussion died down, they didn't really have much else to talk about. The conversation quickly went downhill and they started floating cringy ideas around, like Bupper going onto OnlyFans. Then they started critiquing each other's bodies. They got into dick size, which was really fucking weird. And then they dragged Joe Rogan into it. I don't know, it was still kind of funny, but they raised some serious questions here. Let's roll the tape so you guys can check it out.
Everybody's got a number. Everybody's got a number. Everybody's got a number.
Oh, I got to know. I'll do OnlyFans for a certain number.
That's right.
Oh, I'll show my feet, my wiener. I don't care.
There you go.
For a certain number?
Well,
that number's high.
Now, on that OnlyFans, would you do, I'm writing you a check. You got to do a little guy stuff.
You play
a
with
little
my butt?
college stuff. Well, we're moving around. That's all. You just move around. I'm going to find you a good-looking young twink. And you can move around.
And we just like oil up and wrestle? There's no penetration?
Look, for all the joking aside that you make fun of me being basically a half a gay man.
Yeah.
With poppers and just some feel-good drugs, I promise you go 100%.
And you give me a good check?
I'm giving you a good check, and I'm going to get you sauced up on all the right nitrates.
Dude,
all the right ketamine. Dan, what's the drug? What's the drug? What's the sex drug? We got Molly, huh?
Molly.
MDMA. So we get little Molly in him, get a couple toots of blow, but with Viagra mixed in there so he doesn't lose his dong.
Dude, if I didn't have kids, line the boys up, Bukkake video for the right mount.
The problem is the kids. The kids are the damper, Bubba.
Oh, dude.
The kids
Game
are the damper.
over.
Dad?
They get bullied for the rest of their life.
In college, your friends are like, what'd you say? And they just show that.
Game over.
You're like, I'm done.
So you're saying I got a Polynesian upper body,
Yeah.
a white girl lower body,
Little bit.
black man dick.
I never said that either.
Yep.
But your dick is participating.
It's in the game.
It's there it is.
It's not going to blow your hair back.
It's not going to blow your hair back, but there it is.
But you're going to go, we can work with that.
You work with it.
We can work. Oh, no. I got my work cut out.
You got shoulders. You got girls are not that into some of them are, but a lot of girls are going to be.
Dicks?
They're not going to be in. They're not going to be. They're not into
huge dick.
Yeah.
This sounds like you got a small dick, right?
Huh?
It sounds like you got a small dick. That's small dick energy.
No, we know I don't, though.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that thing. Yeah, you got a dick on you, dude.
Yeah,
I give you that, Daddy. I give you
Come
that.
on, man.
That's one thing I can't take away, dude.
Hey.
Your genetics suck, but your dick.
Hey, what do you mean my genetics? I got an apple bottom. Not bad.
You average guy, right?
Not really though, because I got energy.
Average guy with big dick energy.
You know who's crazy flexible?
Joe
Rogan is the most flexible motherfucker on the planet.
He'd suck his own dick, I bet.
100%.
Yeah.
He is at 56. He can do the splits. I don't know anybody at that age who can do that. He's fucking weird. We had a meeting one time in Hollywood, and this was when we were probably 32, and he was like, "You do martial arts, huh?" And he goes, "Yeah, I want to work on my flexibility." He goes, "What do you mean?" And he grabbed both. He was sitting on the couch. He grabbed both his he grabbed both his ankles and pulled them out the way a porn star. You know when a porn star just opens her legs like that?
A stripper,
he did that on
like
the couch
a stripper.
In a Hollywood meeting. He just went in jeans. And I was like, what the fuck? And the guy was like, oh my God.
And he wears those flexible jeans?
Oh yeah. Those Bill
just
Russell,
so he can stretch.
Those Bill Russell sidekick jeans.
He's a gay man's delight.
He is
flexible like
not
that.
Not so much anymore. Now he's a bridge troll. So you get older and you just become.
I don't know. There's a lot of gay dudes be all into that.
He's daddy. He's daddy to a lot of twinks.
Big sugar daddy.
You can pay all my bills and.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, he's attractive. I mean, there are a lot of. I don't know though. I used to be yummy to gay men, and I knew I was getting older when they just stopped looking at me. I was on the beach. My wife, our dear friends, this woman has a lot of gay friends, and these gay men come down to the beach with us. They don't have kids, Bubba, and they're in their 30s. So you know what they do all day?
Well, yeah, they can't procreate,
berries.
dude.
They do berries boot camp and lift weights. So every one of them looks like a CrossFit champion because that's what they do, and they're probably working some TRT and stuff. Because if you're gay, your tits and ass are
you better
currency.
Be on point. You better be on point. Yeah.
So they're all shaved down, jacked out of their fucking minds,
and just busting nuts in each other.
Oh, I mean, they were, and every single one of them was actually the volleyball, spike ball. I mean, all kids. A lot of them were from the South, so they grew up doing sports and pretending they were straight.
So basically, these podcasts are turning into little brainstorming sessions where they try and come up with ideas on how to make a quick buck. I know they're also having a laugh, which is fine, but I think this is one of the reasons why Joe Rogan is so far ahead of all these Muppets. Don't get me wrong, Joe's not perfect, more on that in another video, but at least he knows how to have an actual conversation with his guests. He doesn't get bogged down in, oh, we should do this or we should do that. Guys like Bryan, Callen and Bupper should probably focus on creating good content rather than just scheming 24/7. Ironically, that's why they're probably stuck in a rut financially. They've run out of ideas and they're basically back to square one. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Remember, best comment gets pinned. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and become a subscriber so you can keep up to date with all my latest uploads. I'll chat to you guys soon. See you in the next one.
How about the fact that like yesterday in Austin, there's a bachelorette party, and you know we're used to being all our fans are bros, and this very attractive girl in her 20s is like, "Oh my God, can I please take a picture with you guys?" And I was like, "Yay!"